you know, Shannon Scott really is going to have that confidence. He's been playing with that confidence this year. Doesn't have Kraft breathing down his neck. He's the guy. He's the go-to guy. He's going to run the show for this team, and I think he's in for a huge year.
No doubt about it. Lowell with the three-pointer. That's good.
Good shot there by Matt Harris, the freshman. Real poise. Had Sam Thompson raring down on him to close on the shot.
Scott
took his time, knocked it in.
Job here in this debut game for him.
Yep.
Diop, I'm sorry. Lowell takes over. Ball around the horn, another three. They seem to be quite fond of those three-pointers. As the Buckeyes do get the rebound, though.
And again, that's what the press does. It's going to force you to shoot outside shots. They're really trying to clog that lane, pack the paint, and force some outside jumpers.
Absolutely. Thompson, another 10 points here in this ball game.
Sam Thompson shooting the ball with a ton of confidence. Nice little down screen there by Anthony Lee. And again, Anthony Lee, that fifth-year senior, the grad student, he's got the maturity, got the poise. Really been good from this Buckeyes team in terms of like a nose for the ball. And really look for big things from Jayshawn Tate.
So Scott, the ball at the top of the key. The Buckeye fans starting to get into it here. And Lee at the top. Dish to base job. Dish to Williams. Rebound by Lee.
Williams some really big games at Temple. He had a season high 23 points and 14 rebounds versus Texas last year on December 7th. This guy can really play, really going to bring something, add a new dimension here to the Buckeyes.
Absolutely. 14-9 in the American Athletic Conference, a pretty strong basketball conference, so he's very competent here. As UMass Lowell looks to get some offense going here. Not able to get the ball inside much here. A lot of three-pointers, passes around the top of the key, around the arc. Penetration is just not happening. Well, finally they are able to get some penetration.
By UMass Lowell, work that ball around. You got to gap that zone a little bit, try to get that ball to the high post. They did a good job of maintaining their poise. Ended up getting a really nice look underneath the basket.
Shannon Scott to the Buckeyes. Dishes to Lee. Lee able to get up there and reach that one down. A little flurry, but the Buckeyes do retain the basketball. Butterfingers by Tate. Ball.
That guy's just a stud. He really is able to throw that body around, throw his weight around, clear some space around the basket. Got caught dipping the shoulder a little bit there and got caught with the charge.
He kind of has the build of a running back. You might think he's a running back you see him around campus, but starting here for the Buckeyes in the first game of the season. As UMass Lowell still looking to get some real offense going. That zone is definitely giving them trouble, Matt. There's no use here early on trying to get some offense going. We'll see them take over the ball once again.
Ryan, if you just look at some of the numbers here, obviously as the score dictates, total domination here by the Buckeyes. 7-1 on the rebounds. Points off turnovers, 11-0 the Buckeyes way.
Yeah, it's like you said, very overmatched by this Buckeye team, but you know, definitely seeing some effort out there from them, but not much offense. As a missed shot there from Russell. 8-8 in conference, they were predicted this year to finish last in the American East Conference. Meanwhile, the Buckeyes projected to go second in the Big Ten, so it kind of tells you a little bit about the discrepancy between these teams. Disparity, excuse me. Free shot from Williams.
He is so good in ball screen situations.
He's also very strong and an overall player. He's a guy we haven't seen here for the Buckeyes in some time, from a freshman at least. As the Riverhawks get contributing here for the Buckeyes.
Let's see what the Buckeyes come out with out of the timeout here. Thad Matta traditionally always had, looked like they were going for the alley-oop there to Sam Thompson. Wasn't there. UMass Lowell did a good job of taking away the alley-oop.
These guys played a lot of basketball. Shouldn't see too many silly turnovers from him. A graduate student. UMass. Howley controlling the ball up top. Dishes the ball. Pass inside. And they are able to get two. Not too many points in the paint so far tonight, but there's two more.
No, good, really good penetration there by Marco Benegas Flores. Drove the continuing to play very confidently. Nice little jumper there by Shannon Scott.
The Buckeyes not using a whole lot of clock on their offensive possessions. going for a lot of quick looks here. As UMass getting inside again on the Buckeyes. Rimming out though. A travel there, I believe. Yes.
Face kind of didn't know what to do with it and drug that pivot foot a little bit.
Here goes Loving. Back to Scott. Scott really starting to put up some shots here. Misses that one though. Rebound there. Number 10, Jahad Thomas.
He's at the 20 slot. Nebraska 21, Michigan 24. So night in and night out, it's going to be a battle for the Buckeyes in the Big Ten.
No doubt about that.
Good pass there over the top by Shannon Scott. Anthony Lee went up, snatched one, and finished strong with his strong hand, the left. And right now, the Riverhawks got to have some better backside help responsibility.
As Loving hits the deck. And Holly controls the ball now, dishes to number 10. Thomas pass inside.
All-time winningest coach in OSU history. Just an unbelievable mark. He's going to get it done this year, I have no doubt. He's going to get it done this year, I have no doubt. And had the pleasure of playing for Thad Matta and know personally he is the best.
He's looked all right tonight, too, against this stout Buckeye defense. Him and a couple of his teammates have had some decent showings on offense as Lee works the ball, gets fouled.
A little bit better, caught that ball in a little bit of traffic, brought the ball down so those guards could get in there. He's got to keep that ball chin, keep it high, get that shot up.
Pass way down court. Leads to a layup attempt. No good, though, by the Riverhawks. And the Buckeyes will take advantage of that. Russell coming back down, sees the open. Thompson in the corner, pulls up for a mid-range, and he will put it
into the paint. Found Sam Thompson, on the wing. Good up fake by Sam Thompson. Good touch. Hit the rim, caromed right in for him.
UMass. Pretty much the same offense we saw in the first half from the Riverhawks. Not too much different going on. A nice little underneath move by Cornelius. No good, though. Well, after that step there, the Buckeyes.
Here, I predict the Sam Thompson alley-oop right here. Ooh, they were going for it.
Saw him take that step. Cornelius working the ball down court. Tries to put the move on Russell. Lee ends up on his rear.
Jahad Thomas
Able to put that one in. He looks a little bit gimpy, though. Might have sprained his ankle coming down. Works the ball inside real nicely.
To the point where he throws some passes and his teammates just aren't ready for him because they just don't have their hands up. If you play with D'Angelo Russell, you better have your hands up and ready to catch at all times.
He kind of lost me with that one, honestly. There's a turnover here by the Buckeyes. Finds Lee inside, gets it in, gets the foul. Ohio State able to land him. And he was huge there in the offseason for the Buckeyes. The Riverhawks now taking back down court and try to find something. Vegas, he's Benegas Flores, a transfer from Northeastern, played 3 seasons. Opportunity.
Good shot there by Lance Crawford. Little hop step into the lane, got past that first line of defense, was able to shoot a little floater up and in over Anthony Lee.
Guys working the ball. Scott, the pass to Loving for a wide open 3.
Thad Matta imploring Anthony Lee to pin that last shot from Lance Thomas. Reading Thad Matta's lips, said pin that, just going crazy, getting on his big man, try to pick that energy up a little bit. And again, sometimes it's hard to maintain that energy when a game gets this out of hand, but Anthony Lee, it's not going to happen very often this year again that they got these type of blowouts, so he's got to get that motor running and keep it running, keep it revving for long periods of time.
There's another steal here by Sam Thompson, finds Russell. Russell takes it up for a layup. Thompson finds the rebound and puts it in.
Some good lead pass up to D'Angelo Russell, who missed a little silky layup. Sam Thompson ran the floor, didn't give up on the play, got himself a little tip in.
I love the hustle from the senior here in the late game as the errant pass.
Out of bounds, ball back to the Buckeyes, and again, just way too many turnovers for UMass Lowell.
And even if the talent was even in this matchup, these turnovers would have killed UMass Lowell's chances of winning this game as Russell misses the 3. Awkward layup attempt there. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a layup. However, UMass Lowell does get the ball back. Flores not going to take a shot. He hasn't taken a shot all game. He has played at 15 or so minutes, though. Working the ball inside is Thomas. Thomas puts it in.
Thad Mata looked a little deflated on that shot there. Don't think he likes seeing the Riverhawks get some easy opportunities at the rim without those big guys sending it.
We'll see a take by stay around for a couple years. I'm sure that there's going to be some strong chemistry between guys like Russell and Tate and even Bates Jop. UMass Lowell working the ball up court. Student section still in this one. Not letting them have anything easy. Ohio State defense, for the most part, still in this one. A few lackadaisical moments. As just like
caught that ball right at the free throw line on the nail, was able to get a nice little pass down into the interior. And again, I know Thad not real happy, Coach Mata not real happy about the looks right at the rim for the Riverhawks. Look easy, it's just effortless out there.
It really does make it look easy, and I can contest that this game is not easy to play. D'Angelo Russell making it look real good. The Buckeyes lead by 30 points, just over the halfway mark here in the second half. The Riverhawks still fighting hard. They made the long trip from Massachusetts. So find the inside look, contested look. And Lee almost had the rebound, but Jihad Thomas able to get it. Misses the shot though. The Buckeyes get the ball back. Russell coming back down court. Another pull-up three. And if he would have made that one,
might have brought the house down on that one.
So UMass Lowell gets the ball back.
You know, and it's one of those things too, Ryan, where you look at it and you might say to yourself, well, that's a bad shot, but those are the type of shots you live with your star player, especially one as good as D'Angelo Russell.
It was an open look, as that one's just as.
I was about to say, Lance Crawford made a fool out of me. I said it looked ugly, and then he knocks one down. Good for him. Good to see him continue to shoot that ball with confidence.
D'Angelo Russell take the ball up top. Lee on the perimeter. Dishes the ball to Bates Jop. Bates Jop takes a shot. Three-pointer from him. First of the evening, I believe, of him. And Anthony Lee
very capable of knocking that shot down. I know the Coach Mata and coaching staff encourages him to take those open shots. A young man that's still trying to find his way a little bit, try to find that confidence at times. It has on the floor. Those shots at the basket just evaporate. They're just non-existent. It may look like there's something there, but they can just cover so much ground and shut you down at the rim.
Yeah, just looking at Lee, his limbs are so long. Yeah. I don't know how anything gets up over him, as he's right there in the middle right now. Almost blocked that one. As Russell gets the rebound, shows off a nice little dribble move there. Finds Lee inside, puts it in, and one. Impressive.
The floor every single time, get to an open spot on the floor. If I'm a big, I want to rim run as fast as I can, because if you're open, he's going to find you and you're going to score.
It's a fun time to be a Buckeye fan with a nice bright future. Russell commanding the floor. Cornelius finds his man. Crawford working the ball inside. Finds Weldon. Scott coming up. Finds Russell in the corner. Russell fakes the shot. Comes inside, puts it in.
Good shooter that you have to respect the shot fake, and it sets up the drive for him. That time got himself all the way to the rim for a nice little kiss off the glass and an easy two.
Shot here by Holly. Holly puts
again a little bit of a short closeout by Jayshawn Tate, especially against a guy that's as well advertised as Chad Holly. You got to get all the way there. Can't close out short. Got sprayed on that one.
Scott fakes the shot. Russell with the ball again. Finds Lee over the top. What a pass. Lee puts it in. He's just out here doing everything.
He's got great vision, that's for sure. And again, that time, tallest player on the floor right now for the Riverhawks, 6'6" against 6'9", and really long 6'9". Anthony Lee, just a big-time mismatch. Good job of finding him over the top there by Russell.
But Jihad Thomas puts it in. Jihad Thomas had himself a game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jihad Thomas plays bigger than the 6'2" he is. Really plays like a...
Pretty sure you'll be hearing his name on tonight's highlight reel.
Oh,
he's had himself a game. The Buckeyes up 85-53. The fans here will go home with Big Macs, one of the promotions here at Value City Arena. Very happy fans here. As Lee puts that one in for the and one. A great play there just a few minutes ago. Just a very strong performance from this very strong core. It's an easy look here from the
bounce situation, and the Riverhawks made them pay. They're probably thinking, would you please stay in that man-to-man? It's the only free look we've gotten all night, but don't think the Buckeyes are going to do that.
It's a three-point attempt here by Cam.
Cam Williams does. The guy scores the ball, put up over 2,000 points in 3 years in high school. And they keep getting some nice little shots for him in the corner, and he's knocking them down right now.
Williams almost had himself a rebound.
Anthony Lee's got to snatch that rebound. He let a little guard, Lance Crawford, get in there and take it from him.
Loving passing the ball to Scott. Scott, we're going to bring it up. Late offense here from the Buckeyes. Not going to see anything too fancy. Loving driving to the hole. Gets